Hey everybody, I'm ZeldaMaster and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time we ended up here, inside the Urayan Titan. Yes, while making our way to Elysium, the World Tree, we were stopped, and as we tried to escape, the Urayan Titan swallowed us whole. Luckily everybody's safe, except Uman's ship. What happened to the ship and the Titan that was controlling it? Yeah, that went missing, but who cares? You know, no one seems to care. Everyone else is fine, so let's get moving on. Yes, we're inside this cave-like thing. This is literally inside the Titan, as you can see from its mouth right over there. Really cool concept. I love how it's like a cave. Then again, if you played the original Xenoblade, inside the Bionis was very similar, except, you know, Shulk always thought it was alive or something. Well, here, this thing is actually alive. Yes, we're gonna be able to tell easily because, I mean, this giant Titan is currently moving all over the place, and if you look inside like certain caves of sorts, which is actually inside the Titan itself, you can see, oh yeah, look at that. To me, this looks so cool. I don't know what it is, maybe like ether gills or something, bringing ether in the cave or something. I have no idea, to be honest. I'm just making crap up. But overall, it's still really cool, and I love this whole concept of Titans being the land we walk on. But, okay, anyways, let's get started. So as you can tell by my level, I did level up a bit off screen, and I'm going to be doing this a lot when it comes to, like, you know, needing to level up for certain areas, because, yeah, I normally skip enemies, and I'm only fighting this enemy to show off my progression in levels, and then we're going to kind of avoid the majority of the enemies, because actually, most of the enemies in this cave are stronger than us, if not the same level. This one, luckily, is underneath us, but most of them will be around 20, 21, maybe even 22 to 23. So our goal is not to really, you know, aim for them and kill them all. We're just going to avoid them since we're focusing on the story. But don't worry, off screen I'll do a bunch of grinding and collecting stuff. And even though some people I know enjoy seeing that, I don't want to show it all. So right now we'll kill these two critters, but then I'm probably going to avoid the rest of the enemies in this cave and get to my destination. As much as I love doing this when playing on my own, I can understand how it might get a bit boring on screen, like just seeing me fight enemy after enemy. As you can see, we're still on the first enemy because we're not that overpowered, so it takes a while, but it's still worth it. I love the combat for this game. I always have fun. Actually, if anything, I'm constantly fighting enemies hoping they'll drop a core crystal, so hopefully these guys do. We're sitting on like over 30 common core crystals, so we might have a chance to get like one or two rare summons, which would be awesome. But you know, core crystals, common core crystals at least, have a really low chance of giving you a rare drop, like a cool summon. So right now I have, what, Kokras, which, let's go ahead and swap so I can show you guys what happens when I swap between a blade. And as you can see, now I have different weapons, I have a different special. I believe this guy's all wind based, as you can see, and all of our attacks will do wind. I mean, I don't know if it's physical damage or ether damage. That's essentially like the magic damage of the game, but either way, you know, you can swap between blades, and I would love to have a blade that isn't one of these guys. Yeah, there's a male version, which is what I have with me. There's a female and there's a dog. Those are essentially all of the common summon things you get. If it's not one of those, you can get something super rare. We might do it at the end of the video since I'm sitting on so many common core crystals, see if we get one rare out of using so many core crystals. The reason why I don't want to use it at any time or at random is because the game is forced to save every time, so you don't keep retrying. You know, it's like once you open it, you get what you get is inside. But you know, yeah, the way the game does it is it saves, so you can't repeat and, you know, glitch the game or anything, because that would have been a huge exploit in the game if you could use the same common core crystal until you got something rare. So I understand it, and I don't blame the game. If anything, makes it exciting to get a new one, but I don't think we're getting any from here. Let me swap back to Pyra. I mean, Pyra's overall so much better. I just want to use something and finally do some combat in the game that isn't like a main boss. So there we go. We finished with a joint combo finish, and not bad whatsoever. We got some gold as well and some EXP, but you know what, that's enough for now. Let's just keep moving on. So as you can see, it's not too far away from where we need to go. About 200 more steps, which should be just this area here. I'm going to avoid these enemies nearby. As you can see, they're also level 18, so they're going to take a good while to kill. Underneath us, there is some side quest item that we can pick up. But don't worry, I'll come back for that later. A lot of side quests, actually pretty much all the side quests I'm putting on hold. The ones we're going to be able to do later on, I'm going to do with you guys just for now. I really want to advance the story as much as you guys do, because at least that's all the comments so far. You guys seem to really enjoy the cutscenes, the gameplay, and that's what the story's all about, a bunch of cutscenes. So, to me, I enjoy the crap out of them. I love the voice acting in this game, everything about it. But okay, I'm moving on from here. We lost the upper hand, so let's just keep running then, because I don't want to give them the upper hand whatsoever. And, I feel like we wasted a good amount of time already fighting the first chunk of enemies. So, if we keep running, ignoring everything, we'll be good, because now we made it to where we want to go, the Gullet Pass. And well, let's get swallowed in this gullet. Not exactly, actually. Let's just see if the battle will eventually end. There we go. Okay, the battle ended, and now I can heal up and see what cutscene awaits.
There's some kind of dim light.
If I remember, the Urayan Titan has a translucent hide. I bet that'll be the light filtering through.
So, the Titan must be above the clouds now.
I dare say.
If we can make it to the source of the light, maybe we'll find a way out of here.
Hold it! Looks like a bunch of mushes I ain't seen yet. You gotta have pretty damn bad luck ending up in a Titan's guts like this. Huh? That blade! An emerald core crystal! So, the rumors are true.
Huh? What rumors?
The tale that every driver worth his salt knows. The legendary Aegis. Folks been saying she just woke up from a 500-year nap. Wouldn't have thought she'd show up with a pencil-neck shrimp like you for a driver, though.
You think I don't have what it takes?
No, I mean, maybe you could handle a normal blade. But a greenhorn like you, with a beaut like her, don't kid yourself. Come on, boy. Hand her over to a grown-up.
This crap is getting old. Leave her alone.
You got heart, kid. I like that. You, Zuo, you take care of the others. I want to squash the kid.
Leave it to us, boss.
We'll take real good care of him.
Alright, well, here we go. Now we gotta take on this group of people, and man, they look tough. But as you can see, they already know of the Aegis, they know of Pyra, the rumors are out, so this is nothing new to them. And all tutorials, okay, sweet. This is about the concentration icon. You just press the button on the D-pad and they'll concentrate on the same enemy. You want to fight? Okay, cool, let's do that right now. So, I'm gonna fight Zuo first, I guess, because why not? Now, here's the thing, I'm not super strong for this battle, but we're good enough. We're about the same level, so we should be able to sustain this as long as we continue to heal properly, make sure Tora tanks all the damage from all three enemies, and we just kind of whittle down the other two weak ones. You normally don't want to focus on the strong tanky one, which is the main guy. So what we're going to do here is we're going to spam the concentrate icon to see if they'll focus on the right person. Kind of dish out all the damage we can, and then we'll be good. But it seems that he's avoiding a lot of attacks, which is getting a bit annoying. It's fine though. I'm going to go ahead and use this, and then to kind of run around and pick up the heals, we just use our special. Make sure we hit B at the right time though, or that was kind of useless, you know. While you do get nice mobility, it's still not going to save you per se. Oh, nice. Oh, we got a couple. If you don't, like, you know, move around and actually hit the button on time. You know, sometimes you get I get too focused on moving around, I forget about the button. At least that's when I first started the game. Right now, I feel like I've gotten the combat down, even when it comes to using an ability at the auto-cancel point, which gives us full, you know, 3 bars a meter, essentially, if we fill it all up. And with that, right now, we can't do anything with it besides revive our team. But soon, I think really soon, like, not this battle, but maybe the battle after it, we're finally going to be able to put it to true use. And if you played the original Xenoblade, or even if you played Super Smash Bros. You know, 4, and used Shulk's finisher, you'd know what I'm talking about. So you guys will see when that comes. It's such an awesome attack that may have you a bit vulnerable at times. Okay, let's concentrate now. I want to attack him. For some reason I was struggling even focusing on him. And a good thing we have our power to 4, because check this out. Pyra, you ready? Let's go. So here we go. B. B. And unleash it all. Here we go, B. Yeah. Check out that damage. That wasn't really that much. But either way, special ability you can do with Pyra. It's just, you know, constantly conserving your special until you have times 4. Or times 3 also gives you a pretty cool thing. But the times 4 will always give you that cutscene every time. I want to say times 3 gives it to you once and that's it. But okay. So we almost have this guy down. We're doing really well right now. You know, Yew is left. And then we can focus on the big, bad, buff guy who, you know, wants to squash me. All right, now it's time. So here we go. I'm gonna pick up all of this. It's time to focus on Vandham. Okay, so all I really need to do here is just kind of let Tora do the, you know, most of the damage. And then I go in for, you know, any attack that will do a good amount from, you know, certain angles. Let's see. I don't have the backslash. I have the attack that I believe reduces aggro and should hopefully topple down, but no, it's not doing crap right here. It's fine though. Okay, let's go ahead and do something with Nia then. Let's do this. Okay, Nia, use Steam Bomb then. So I'm gonna use my fire, use your water, and that should Steam Bomb it. Oh wait, did it not hit? Come on. Nia's not hitting it. Okay, Nia, now hit it. Okay. Our heat is still up, so she can land it. Yes, and there we go. That's a good amount of damage. So yeah, these are what the combos are. You know, as long as you can see, you know, Steam Bomb up, we can do something else. We just don't have a special to add to it, so it's probably going to deplete before I can really capitalize on it. But it's fine. We should continue doing as much damage as we possibly can to this guy. You know, these battles take a little bit, but honestly, to me, these are normal RPG battles. It's understandable that it will take a bit. There's a lot of people complaining, saying that this game is very slow. I think it's just, it's a certain type of gameplay you have to be into. You gotta be into RPGs, you gotta be into more tactical games, and I'm not gonna say this one's super tactical. To me, a real tactical game is definitely like the grid type combat, like actually, literally Final Fantasy Tactics. Those games can get pretty interesting and have a lot of ways to do battles, but this is still straightforward. You just gotta be patient and know what you're doing. But aside from that, you're good. Like, as you can see, this guy's level 20, and we're crushing him. Well, he's using his crushing twister, actually. Never mind, but hey, we're also doing pretty well. You know, I'm using my, that. Okay, actually, let's use it. Let's grab this. Is there anything else to grab to heal? Probably not, so let me run back to him and continue the damage. If we were able to use all 3 meters up there instead of reviving enemies, he'd be down, because we do such a cool attack. But don't worry, it will come soon. And yes, okay, we've gotten toppled. Let me dish out as much damage as I can. Let's do this. And okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Aqua, Steam Bomb, let's do it. Let's link our attacks. Come on, Nia. Shoot it. Okay, Steam Bomb. Why did... For some reason I hit them both at the same time, but it never goes through. But there we go. Now we got Steam Bomb. And yeah, we're doing fine. I mean, Tora's never losing too much HP, and the amount of potions we keep picking up just make this way too easy. So, okay, come on, Vandham, we got this. Well, I mean, not come on to him, because, you know, he's against us right now. But you know, until then, I'm gonna kill him. Let's go and jump on him. Oh no, Muscle Slash. That's not really anything too scary, actually. But okay, I like how you actually heard him say it, like with me. But okay, let's go ahead and do this. Maybe a stone earthquake-like attack. Come on. You have anything, Tora? No? Wait, what? I thought he had an ability that would have done something there, but it's fine. Okay, we're almost done, guys. This battle ends here, so you're not getting the Aegis from us. You're getting nothing from us, Vandham. It's time to end this. I mean, let's be honest. With an RPG like this and how important the story is, this scene, while we're winning, we're not truly winning, because we're going to see what happens next. But we managed to take out Vandham at least. Yeah.
What's the matter? Are you the Aegis, or aren't you?
Huh? Something feels different. This man, he's...
That all you got, mate? Pathetic.
We'll show you. We'll show you what me and Pyra are made of. He dodged.
Course I did, kid. Any slower, you'd bore me to death.
How about this then?
Rex! Wait! I can't supply power this fast!
Nowhere left to run. Eat this! Huh?
Playtime's over. Take this. Ha! If you're a driver, you're a new one for sure. Drivers, see? We borrow our blade's energy, channel it into our weapons, and let rip with an art. But you gotta be careful. There's a limit to it. If you go in all bull-headed like that, kid, even that Aegis of yours is gonna run out of energy before long.
What? What?
Huh? Huh?
The name's Vandham. I run a little firm out of the nearby village.
Firm?
Come on! I'll treat you to some grub, as thanks for letting me take a whack at the legendary Aegis.
Just then, I realized while we were fighting, I sensed from the very start that he didn't mean us any real harm.
He sure is a strange old goat, that one.
Alright, so that was an interesting battle. Comes out, it was a friendly battle. Vandham was just toying with us because he wanted to whack at the Aegis, which we can't blame him. I mean, Rex was pretty persistent on fighting as well. But yeah, overall, a pretty cool battle. And as you noticed, his blade, Vandham's blade, looks a lot different than the two people he had fighting with us. The two people with him, they had similar blades to, oops, not this. I thought I was in battle, but they had similar blades to this crap. Vandham has something special, which we're gonna learn a little bit more about as we head to his village. But before we do that, let me just pick up this stuff. I really love the way this area looks all together. Look at the, you know, barely peeking light from here, and just the weird lighting as is with the water and the colored trees, like, so beautiful. And I mean, like I said before, I love the concept of this land. Such a cool concept how each country is essentially a giant titan that moves, but they're afraid that it might give out one day and die. Such a cool, like, idea for just lore to the story. And, you know, obviously Rex's main goal to reach Elysium, land that will stay with him before everything is submerged underneath the clouds. It just adds so much, and it makes me really passionate about the story, having something so important. And, like, I can relate to, like, how Rex sees things in general. And yeah, Rex is just a really cool character as is, and his voice is amazing. The voice actor for him, really good. All the voice actors for these characters have done an excellent job. A lot of people say Japanese is better. While the voice syncing might be better, I think English is better because it's more diverse. From the Scottish accent that he has to the, you know, American accent Pyra has, to just all the other European accents you hear from here to there. The majority seems Scottish though, but I might be wrong. At least Rex's, I can assure you, is. But let's go.
Hell of a story. So you headed to the World Tree to reach Elysium, but got swallowed up whole instead. You got some crazy luck.
So, what were you doing back there then?
You know this Titan? It ain't too fussy about what it eats. I went down there to see if anything we might need in the village washed up. But mostly I only found your sorry mushes.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Here we are. Welcome to Garfont. Ain't much but a toad.
The village has a lot of children.
Lots of drivers and blades here too.
We're in the business of dispatching drivers and blades all across the world. Most of the kids are war orphans. Took them in while on the job.
So you're saying that you take them under your wing?
but just till they're able to make it by themselves.
Some of them might grow up to be drivers, like ourselves, but then others might become tailors.
Doesn't matter what they want to do with their lives. We leave it up to them to decide.
Aye, us justice busters just want to help.
Good eggs, huh?
You said it. I've been called worse. Come on, let's eat. All this egg talk's making me hungry.
So I want to say we got pretty lucky, you know, finding these really nice people who have a whole village of orphans that they're just raising to one day become whatever they want. Yeah, that's a really cool concept. I mean, Vandham is a pretty nice dude. But speaking of accents, I'm pretty sure his accent is like Australian, if anything, not really European. But still, that diversity is so nice with all of these different voices. And don't get me wrong, I bet Japanese still sounds really professional and good. But, you know, to me, I just like this change. It's really nice. But I'm definitely going to play through this game in Japanese in a second playthrough for sure. To me, that sounds really fun. But as you can see, we're inside the village. I mean, just kind of running around. I don't think I can jump over here. I'm sure maybe there's another area to get around. Like, it'd be nice to look at this tree. It's so beautiful with the light only hitting it, right? Because, yeah, it's open right here where, you know, light is able to shine through. But I guess we should eat. There are a couple of shops we can visit. And this would definitely be a good time to train a bit around the village, at least so you can come back and rest here if you ever need to. But okay, let's grab some of this treasure just real quick, and then we're gonna eat. I mean, I might as well progress with the story, but I do believe there's like a chest or two around here. That was one chest. I want to see if there's anything else. Kind of like just take a look at the village. Hey, look, there's Vandham. He's chilling. Okay. And oh, here's the mercenary HQ. Nice. Can I jump behind the counter? Oh, I can, but I can't go through here for some reason. Okay, whatever. Let's just eat then. We might find more stuff as we progress, but okay. So look, we have a butte for you to drink. I worked in the service for the High Court, so I know my stuff. I'll give you the fact of refund if you can keep a straight face. Okay, well, you know, I guess we should buy a drink or two, right? This is a pretty expensive drink, but hey, why not? Thanks, buddy. Okay, I didn't really want to buy anything. I want to talk to this guy. So, hey, look who it is. So, food's on the table. Don't worry about the cost. Eat as much as you'd like. Yay, at least we can eat for free.
I'm going to get some water. Vandham?
Cheers, love. Give me a beer.
Beer? Coming right up.
What's up? The grub don't suit you?
So, do you fight in wars too, Vandham?
You got a problem with mercenaries?
Are you trying to get us to join up?
Ha! Shrimps like you, we're not that desperate. Relax.
Okay. Good to know.
Rex, you're a salvager, ain't you?
Yeah.
You must have fished out your share of military supplies, right? You fine with that?
Nah, I don't want to get involved with it.
It's all the same. Compasses, valves for ether stoves. Armies need all these things. That bread you're eating, it's made from Ruska flour, supplied by the Ardanian government. This world's full of war. Don't matter if you're a soldier or not. As long as you're alive, you're in the war, some way or another. Don't you think? Life can be cruel. Crueler than you know. That's why I set up this little band, so I could protect the people I care about. Rex, you're the driver of the Aegis. The whole world's gonna try and scalp you. You realise that? How are you gonna live when you've got everyone gunning for you? It'd be easy to run. All you need to do is ditch that girl. Come on. Gotta get ready.
Where are we going?
Just follow me, kid.
Alright, so he said to follow him, but I'm not seeing him anywhere. Okay. What an annoying old guy. Where do you think Vandam went? I guess we just explore the village and hope we run into him. Good idea. It's always best to give the lay of the land when you arrive in a new place. Besides, didn't he say we should get ready for something? He's not exactly big on planning himself, is he? Yeah, okay, so we should get ready. Yeah, there's quite a few shops around here. Let's stock up on anything we need while we look for him. Now, luckily, since this is a video game, it tells you exactly where to go, and that is up here where this gate is, over at the other entrance or exit of the village, whatever you want to see it as. But, okay, let's go ahead and look around in here. I mean, that's what the game wants us to do. You know, we can see if there's anything useful for us to buy. And actually, there's a side quest over here. But instead, I do want to check out the blacksmith and see what type of, you know, chip I can apply to my sword. And it seems that the skill chip would be helpful for additional attack for, what's it called? Pyra. So let's do it. We're gonna go in and immediately equip it, and there we go. We've upgraded our sword. Let's see if we can do the same for, I don't really care for him. I don't really need to give Poppi much damage, but I guess, you know, since we're sitting on the cash, screw it. I mean, you can always merge a different chip with it and get a different weapon. I like how it actually sometimes will switch the way the weapon looks, and that actually changes how it looks in-game as well. Though with all of our main weapons, I don't think they're ever going to change the way they look. It's only with the different blades you have. And you know what? Speaking of different blades, I think it's time for us to get a cool one for once. So, let's see. Let's just go ahead and kind of look around before I decide to do that, because when I do that, I'm going to have to actually save the game and make sure I'm down for it. So you know what, let's just go ahead and visit, I guess, you know, Vandam, and see what's up, because there's not really much to do here. For some reason, I thought we might find, like the other chest I was mentioning, but maybe my memory serves me wrong and there is another chest here. It doesn't really matter though. If we find it, we'll find it later. Let's just head over to Vandam. I think I'm set for what's up ahead. What's going on, man? Hey, buddy. So, okay, you guys sure know how to keep a guy waiting, rookies. Okay, very sorry for wait. It's Vandam's fault for rushing off ahead. Exactly, haha, sorry about that. I guess you've already seen him when you fought earlier, but let's introduce ourselves properly, shall we? And I'm Rock, Vandam's blade. Yes, this is his blade, his unique blade. Pleasure to meet you all. The pleasure's all ours. I noticed you use an unusual style of weapon. Yeah, they're called dual sights. Even around here, I never met anyone but Vandam who could use them. Wow, big man, very amazing. Haha, don't flatter him too much. He'll let it go to his head. Vandam only have one blade then? Yeah, pretty much. I know most drivers have a few, so they can change up their strategies in battle, but me, Rock's all I ever needed. Big man is really amazing. Hey, I'm kind of the same way. Well, not really. We have the option to swap blades, but I like using Pyra over the other ones. But anyways, sounds to me like you can't be bothered to think of more than one strategy, old man, huh? Yeah. Well, now that we all know each other, let's get down to business. Nice. Just dodges the question. Literally, okay, Dromach knows. He just dodged the question. An expert dodge, to be sure.
We just got a job to go check out some kind of crazy energy effect. Somewhere up around the blowhole. What do you say? Fancy being a mercenary for a day?
Okay. But, I mean, we don't work for free.
Don't worry, kid. You'll get paid.
Alright, well there you go. Yes, now Vandam is on our team. And you know what? Screw you, Tora, I guess, for now. Even though you're a tank, we got a new person. And this time, Vandam isn't a tank. He looks like it, But no, he's actually a fighter with rock, his blade. So let's go ahead and not open up that, but open up this, go to characters, and, well, spice up Vandam a bit by adding first arts. As you can see, he has a lot to upgrade. We'll just kind of give him the basics here by upgrading every single one at least once. So, you know, he has a good set of abilities, and then he has another extra ability, Mega Muscle. I'm just going to upgrade this one because it costs almost nothing. We're going to go ahead and re-upgrade Muscle Uppercut to level 3. Hopefully that will be his special attack that will do crazy amounts of damage. Anywho, let's go ahead and now check. I guess Nia, she has nothing. Okay, we don't really need to do that. Let's back up. Let's head over to Rock. Let's open up the Affinity Chart first. Okay, there's nothing. Usually when you open it up after you use the character for a bit, there's always new stats and stuff to look into. But okay, let's at least equip it with some Ox, you know, cores. So we have, let's see, increases the blade 1. It's already engaged with someone else. Or no, none of these are fully built. So all we can truly give it is a critical up 2. So I think we should actually kind of soup our, you know, team up a little bit. And what I mean by that is just kind of like, yeah, let's see, head over here to where we can actually forge completed Ox cores, refine them as the game implies. So let me go ahead and do by rarity, and then, you know, Beast Hunter, that might be pretty helpful. So, okay, let's do it. We just need 3 of these dragonflies. Let's do that. You know, I just might give him that. Okay, sweet. So at least we refined 1 Ox core, so I could go to characters, head over to Vandam, use rock, and then voila, we have a second one for it. Okay, sweet. Not bad at all. But now we must continue onwards, this time with Vandam in our party, and sadly we can only have 3 people in our party. We can't have all 4. This is the first time having 4 people, so I guess leaving the Garfont town, we have a lot to explore up here, and I'm excited, but trying to think, should we just go straight into it? Because, you know what? Screw it, actually. Let's just go. I was going to say, maybe it'd be a good time to try to use some blade summons, and that way we have something to fight these enemies with. But we're just going to run through them real quickly, because, again, they're not too stronger than us, so I could level a bit off screen for next time to kill them easier, or I could just completely avoid them and kind of reach my destination like that. And while we look at that, okay, maybe we're gonna be at a dead end. What's this? Well, let's go ahead and reach it, and
an ether miasma. Take it this is your first one.
Ether miasma?
It's a load of poisonous waste products spewed from the Titan's guts. You know, when you get gassy? Kinda like that.
Is there a way through this thing? I can't see any way around it.
Hey, no fear. Rock, mate! You're up!
The miasma's died down.
Yep, nothing to it. Let's roll!
Alright, so that's how you dispatch of an ether miasma. Now that's essentially going to work as maybe a future field technique we're going to need to use to get rid of it. So we'll keep that in mind for now. But anyways, we have made it to the lookout. And wow, look at this. I mean, it is so beautiful inside of this Titan. From just the way these cliffs look to the background of the, you know, trees. Like the trees literally glow, and it's like they're reflecting the light so bright that you can even see the trees very far away. But alright, let's just go ahead and grab some stuff and truly get moving on. I mean, I don't want to stall too much. I can't help but take in how beautiful this game is. So okay, let's just go ahead and start running our way over here. Pick up this chest. I do believe this is where we're gonna want to yeah, let me just pick up this stuff. So we're gonna want to kind of end things off, at least for now. Like, while we've just technically started with exploring and we have Vandham and we can actually go through here, I really want to, what's it called? Okay, there we go, so we reach this. Really want to use my, thingies, the common core crystals. But you know what, actually? Let's just keep going. Let's keep going, because honestly, I do believe with how the story works, I mean, I'm sure you guys can already tell, there's a lot of cutscenes one after the other. Usually when you look at the, what's it called, compass, you can kind of tell how far you are away from another big point within the story. So it's kind of like, you know, how long can I kind of run around before reaching that point. But for now, I'm just going to kind of ignore everything while we have been doing and reach my way up here. Where, yes, apparently something will happen. You know, continue enjoying the music, the landscape, everything about here, and kind of explore with Vandham. We got a mission, and hopefully we'll get paid, as Rex mentioned. So, anyways, we've reached up here. Well,
an Arden. Just what we need. Rex, any good with that anchor?
Yeah, I get by.
Hand that here. Now watch.
Awesome. I never thought of using it that way.
Trick is to pull it taut at just the right moment. Now you try.
Alright, well, you heard Vandham, now we try. So, let's go ahead and do this. Yes, this is essentially an upgrade to our anchor shot. So, it's enraged, and now we gotta topple it over. So, Vandham is a pretty effective teacher, yeah. He taught Rex a new lesson with the anchor shot. So, our goal is to inflict break on it. And luckily, Nia has an ability that should inflict break. Once it's inflicted, we'll be able to topple. So there we go, break has been inflicted. It's time to deal the damage, or to use this ability where, oh, okay, we can't actually use this ability because it's not up. What the heck? Why would the game really show this off if we can't even use it yet? Okay, well, that's interesting. Let's go ahead and build up the power to use this ability, and now we can do as the tutorial says. Luckily, this shouldn't be too difficult. We just need to heal from time to time. Hopefully, Nia does it again, as the tutorial mentioned. So, okay, we got Aqua, but that's not it at all. So just go ahead and do our own damage. It's gonna be interesting if we get away with this battle without using anchor shot on a break topple. Because if you don't topple this, I do believe the game still assumes you did and used it in battle, but you can get away without using it at all. So let's see right now. Come on, Nia, use another topple effect, something that will inflict break, or well, essentially anything that will inflict break, so I can topple is what I mean. It's fine. Okay, there we go. Let's see what happens right now. And no, they're just dealing a lot of damage on to Nia. I guess I could pick up this potion to help her out. I mean, she is the healer, and I don't want her to die whatsoever. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's pick up more of these potions like this, and there's one over here. Come on, grab it before I slow down. There we go. Now let's run back to it, and well, and break is inflicted. Okay, come on. Attack until I can build it back up. Can I do it? 1, 2, and time to topple. Here we go. Topple. Yeah. And that's it. I mean, it's not like we haven't toppled before, so it's not that crazy. But Nia is now down. I'm going to have to save her because she was tanking it all. That's kind of my fault for doing that. I don't have Tora out, and I don't have anyone that will take the aggro. If anything, I'm using Rex to reduce aggro. So, yeah, we're going to have to just hope that Vandham naturally takes aggro. I could give him an item that will, you know, increase the aggro on him, and I think I should do that. Treat him like Tora, essentially. Well, he is a fighter and doesn't specialize in HP, as you can see in tanking. He can still get around, at least better than Nia can. I mean, he took a huge beating there, and the dude's still alive. So, okay, let's go ahead and use Anchor Shot now. Come on, can I get another topple effect? Sadly, I couldn't. It's alright, though, because this dude's gonna die in a hit. Let's do this. Oh, you're dead anyways. We managed to do it with really only toppling it once. Not bad.
You got it after seeing it once. Not bad, kid.
Hey.
Listen up, kid. Drivers use arts, but that doesn't just mean using the powers your blade gives you. There are arts that use your own strength or take advantage of your enemies. There are all sorts. A driver's job is to be smart with his arts and protect his blade.
Protect my blade?
Yeah. It's a two-way thing, kid. You gotta be aware of the power coming out of her. Don't waste it. Channel it through your arts and protect her. If you can do that, then you're a true driver, kid.
A true driver? I don't know. Am I ready?
Course you are. That thing from before took me 5 years to learn that.
5 years?
Yeah, but you saw it once, and then you aced it like it was nothing. And you got Nia and Tora in tow. Those guys are pretty handy. Kid, you got a bright future.
I think I'm gonna spew.
Biggie Pon has scary face, but he very nice.
Suss me out, Furry Pon.
Alright, well, that was interesting. You know, Vandham talking to Rex and how, you know, Rex is able to do stuff he couldn't do for 5 years. So Rex is clearly special and able to catch on to things pretty fast. But is that enough for the threat that's up ahead? Who knows? At least Rex is learning about the blade and how... I mean, I think he should know. Literally, him and Pyra are special. They share life forms now. But in general, you don't want to wear out your blade because that is essentially your power. You gotta conserve it and care for them and protect your blade, as he said. So, a lot to learn from Vandham. Overall, he's a really cool character to have in the game and be it this helpful towards. But okay, I think I'm gonna end the video here, and the reason why I could keep going, I'm having so much fun with this, but I do want to attempt to get a cool rare core crystal. That way I could kind of swap back and forth between them instead of having this. I know I may sound like a hater on the more common ones, but if you look over here, we've managed to sit on, let's see, how many blades? Bond blade, we've managed to sit on 37. So the goal is to keep using them until I get one rare spawn. Once I get one rare blade, then I'll move on and I'll be happy. So that's going to be the goal for, I guess, the end of this video. So yes, we're going to go ahead and attempt to do this for both Rex and Nia, because that way they have a second blade to be using. We should be utilizing that. We're not going to be Vandham. We're not going to only rely on one blade. I don't want to do that. So, okay, here we go. This is where the game saves. So this is pretty much where the end of the video will be, because I don't want to risk playing more and then have like anything corrupt. We'll just hope nothing happens to this file. And this is why I don't treat summoning these lightly, because now it's saved. So no matter what I've recorded has to somehow work in recording, or I've lost my file. I've lost it all. But okay, I'm going to be here for the first one. I'm probably going to cut every other spawn in, because it's going to be this. Yep, as you can see. So you can easily just skip the cutscene and then move on. So it's essentially like opening up booster packs. Once I get the super rare shiny that I was looking for, I'll come back. So, okay, let's go ahead and continue opening them. Hopefully, we'll eventually get the one. So, yeah, I'm just going to cut out all the other common takes. So, let's do this. Oh, man. Okay, I think this is it. I can already tell by how it's showing these little, you know, sparks. Whoa, okay, who's this? Let's see what we get. Oh, okay, nice. I actually have this on my other file. Trying to get all the blades on that file. So that's cool. We got our first unique rare summon.
Azami. I am your captain. Keep me by your side.
Alright, nice. Yes, from using a common core crystal, we managed to get ourselves something pretty awesome and rare. And you know what? I'm going to set this as my second blade for now, because you can't unset Pyra. I mean, you can only have 2 blades with Rex. But nice. We got something. This is actually an ether damage type blade. So Rex is more in physical. Since we barely used any and I already got a cool rare summon, I'm gonna keep going with Rex. Hopefully we get something a little better. I actually want a tank or something else that does physical damage, because I want to build Rex a certain way in this playthrough. So, okay, let's go ahead and keep going. And yeah, hopefully we get another rare one. This is going to be exciting because I'm just going to cut to the next rare one. Unless I don't get any rare in this 34. Uh-oh. Alright, we'll see. Oh! Yo! What is this? I've never gotten this before. A little chocobo-like thing. This is so adorable.
Freshly hatched Finch, at your service. Are you Finch's new driver? Finch's name is... what was it again? Sorry, I can be a little forgetful at times. I work really, really hard! Wait, what am I supposed to be working on?
Okay, so Finch, yay! I actually really like the design of this character. The artwork looks beautiful too. But I don't like the dialogue. That's already getting annoying. You called yourself Finch. How do you not know your name is Finch? But whatever. Okay, cool. I'm glad to have it though. Sadly, we went through a lot of blades to get another rare one, so I think it's time to attempt to get a rare one with Nia. Soon we're gonna max out on blades, and I'm gonna have to release certain blades, you know, all the common ones we don't want, but at least we got 2 rare ones, so let's attempt for a 3rd one. We have 17 left. I'm willing to keep going until I get 1 more rare one, so let's hope we get lucky. And if push comes to shove, luckily since Rex has 2 rare blades, I can transfer one to Nia if needed, but let's hope we win one on our own. So I'm gonna keep going with this and hope we find more, because I mean, I want more rare blades. It will be pretty awesome. Our goal is to get them all. Alright, so this is the final one. I don't think we're getting anything from it. We're already on the final common core crystal, and you know, it's to be expected. They're common core crystals, not rare. Rare, you have a higher chance of getting something rare. It's just rare to get as well. So let's go ahead and manage our blades. Sadly, yes, we only got these 2 very early on. Like the last 20 were nothing but these. As you can see, these are the ones I don't want. These types of blades, there are many different forms of them. They each have different weaponry. But as you can see, there's the thinner looking guy and the more beefy dude who reminds me of one of the Ginyu Forest members from DBZ. I can't help but think that. And then you have the beast, which is the dog-like thing over here. None of these are good enough for me, and the reason why is because they're not rare. I want to only have rare blades. People might see it otherwise, and what you do here is... Oh yeah, they have really cringy dialogue pieces. Let's actually listen to this.
I see. Well, take care.
No. Okay, never mind. I see take care. Okay,
if that's what you want.
Okay, never mind. They're not as cringy as I thought.
I'm going to miss you.
Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for.
I'll miss you.
Alright, I don't even know you guys. There's nothing you're gonna miss. Also, we're soon gonna learn more about what happens when a core is released, or the driver of a, you know, blade dies. Soon we'll eventually know the reasons behind this. But as you can see, every time I release one, I end up getting usually a booster back. And let me go ahead and just remove this page here. But normally when you remove one, you'll usually get like a booster, and what these boosters do is when summoning another core crystal, you can actually add. And I can't release this blade. I believe it was like the first one I used from the extra one Gramps gave me. I got really unlucky. This is the one Gramps gave me. But I don't want the rest of them, so I'm going to go ahead and just part with them. As you can see, they're parting with a smile. That's cool. But yeah, I have so many of them. Now, I might just do the rest off screen, but just so you guys know, I'm not keeping any of these. Our goal is to get every single unique blade from, you know, Finch to the rest of them, so Azumi and all of that, and the way to do them, and you can actually see in the blade album where they all are. These are all the unique blades. So here we can see silhouettes of ones we're gonna eventually get. Now I know a lot of these because in my other file I'm also collecting all of the blades, but our goal is for this playthrough to eventually get them all. And as you can see, none of them have those common blades. It's all unique, and the goal is to fill up this list with all unique ones. Luckily we have 2 of them, and I guess I should transfer one to Nia, which we can do just through managing blades. We just go ahead and pick the blade we want. So this one is a tank, and then this one is more of an attacker. You know, if I wanted Nia to be an attacker, I could let her use this, but I kind of don't. I like how she's healing with, you know, Dromach, and I guess it'd be helpful to give her another thing that would heal. But you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and we can't customize. Okay, we can customize these blades, but we can't transfer them for some reason. I don't know why. I do believe there are certain blades you can easily. Let's go and actually manage to see if we can do it with one of these. No, we can't. Okay, soon, eventually within the story, we should be able to transfer the blades that we have at least once to another character. But okay, anyways, at least we managed to, you know, get a new blade or two. So there we go. This is my new ether attack blade. And then I have the tank, which I kind of wanted a tank. And it is weird how, again, the small little critter is a tank, kind of like Poppi. But you know what? Screw it. Let's go ahead and use this as a tank. I'm going to go ahead and not give it any ox because we don't have any cores that are fine. But I can give it this chip, which should change up the way the sword or the giant hammer looks a bit. As you can see, it's no longer a flat form hammer, it's now the Radiator's hammer, and it looks really cool and superior to it. Now, don't worry, off screen I will be sure to use these blades a bit, kind of put them to the test, so that way in the next video I actually have some progression with them. But anyways, this is where I'm gonna end. Believe it or not, outside of the cuts, it's been quite a bit, because yeah, I've literally sat here for the past like 20 minutes constantly summoning blade after blade after blade, and sadly none of them were really that good. We only got 1 or 2 decent ones, but it's no big deal. I mean, the new blades are still exciting, these 2 that we got, so it was still worth it, and we're going to be using at least one of them, putting them to the test. But anyways, in the next one, we're hopefully going to learn a little bit more about blades, complete this mission with Vandham, and yeah, so thanks again so much for watching this episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and next time we're just going to continue on with the story as mentioned. I'll see you all then. Bye!